5 new players that I want to see playing in MCC Season 2. With Minecraft Championship 14 supposedly on the horizon, it's time to look at the key players that the community and I want to see for the next season. Of course, not everyone we want to have join the event actually will, perhaps because they don't want to or they're not popular enough to be in it. So here are the 5 players that I want to see the most. And no, before you ask, I am not including Ranboo. I don't know who he is or how he rose to fame. I heard he's on the Dream SMP, but because almost everyone is asking for this guy, I just won't include him, just pretend that I did. So these content creators I'm about to mention are people who have a decent, if not high chance of making it into the event, and are people I've known as creators for quite some time. Also, bear in mind that my choices aren't the right ones. Obviously, there may be other players you would want to see, so let me know in the comments if there are. In no particular order whatsoever, let's dive into the top 5 new players I would want to see competing in MCC. Purpled. Bedwars Sweat, member of the Dream SMP, strong team player. What more is there for me to say? Purpled would fit in really well in MCC. He would work well with almost any player, except Tommy in it of course, and he has a lot of potential to perform great in many of the movement games. He is a 1.8 player, however, and the event is played in the newer versions, so he may suffer in PvP games, but I'm sure he wouldn't do terribly overall. And to top it off, there's a really good chance that he could be in MCC. We know that many of the Dream SMP members are in the event itself already, and it's unlikely Purpled would be excluded, though I feel like if he wanted to take part, he would have done so by now. But we definitely need to see his bridging skills in to get to the other side and whack a fan. Ballistic Squid. The one, the only. I actually didn't know Squid was still playing Minecraft until I encountered the Shady Oaks SMP. And yes, I'm referring to the Squid from Stampy Long Nose. Though I haven't included Stampy himself in this list because he seems to prefer the Venerable Bedrock Edition. The Squid already has friends who are in the event like DanTDM and SB737 from the Shady Oaks SMP, so he would feel very comfortable in joining, and I see nothing that's stopping him from joining in. You already have a lot of OG Minecraft YouTubers in MCC like Captain Sparkles and DanTDM, as I've already mentioned, so there's no reason why he wouldn't want to partake. Of course, if he simply doesn't want to, then that's fine, but I'm sure Squid would be a great addition to the event. Intel Edits. Intel is a highly respected member of the Hypixel community. He's also a YouTuber, obviously, with nearly 150k subscribers, and is an incredible 1.8 player, though, like Purpled, this may mean he doesn't do so well at first. I wasn't sure originally if I should have included him in this video or in this list, but unfortunately I feel as though Intel may not choose to participate even if he is invited, simply because he isn't the most famous guy and he really does not like new combat. It would be awesome if he did take part though, but again, it's highly unlikely as he leans more towards grinding Bedwars and Skywars on Hypixel for 1.8.9, which is the same for Purpled I suppose, but yeah, I would definitely love to see Intel and MCC, even if his chances are somewhat narrow. Bandy. Okay, most of the MCC community may not be aware of who Bandy is, but he's a Minecraft YouTuber who makes videos about data packs and looking at how stupid some of them are. He's also the twin brother of Sketch, and if you don't know who Sketch is, well, to be fair, Sketch does mostly do Roblox content these days. He's quite underrated since we have no indication of his skill set from his videos, and has an extremely disproportionate watch time to subs ratio. And on that note, may I add that only 3% of the people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. Obviously, there is no obligation to subscribe, but if you could just check that subscribe button for me, then that would be appreciated so much. Thank you. Anyhow, where was I? Oh yeah, Bandy. I don't think he would be the weakest player in the event if he joined. He would probably be one of those just for fun players who wouldn't mind if their team didn't do so well. A bit like the Sapphire Simmers. Even if he was in the event, it may be hard to put him in a team, since I'm guessing his performance will vary based on his teammates, and I think he's strictly PG. And in a time of only a few PG creators in the Minecraft community, this can be a limiting factor. So yeah, Bandy would definitely be a fun player to watch, and I know he would always have a trick up his sleeve. And last, the Muffin Heads. Wait, stop. Before you look up Muffin Heads on YouTube search, let me just tell you that I'm referring to the antagonistic muscles of Minecraft. Terrible analogy, but of course I mean BadBoyHalo and Skeppy. And yes, don't worry, I can count. That's 2 players. 2 separate individual players. But they work like a dynamic duo. If either one of them doesn't show up, the other is pretty much guaranteed to drop out as well. I save them to last because they are actually the most likely to join the event, as they are both members of the Dream SMP and are close friends with the founding members of the Dream Team, all three of whom now consistently play in MCC. That's Dream, George and Sapnap for those who don't know. Also, both BBH and Skeppy nearly made it into MCC too, but unfortunately Skeppy slept in, and because Bad didn't want to compete without his muffin friend, he also skipped it. Since then, they haven't participated or signed up, but it makes sense for them to be on this list as they are yet to make a debut, and hopefully they do. And damn would they be funny. Again, I would most likely suspect that should they enter the event, they would always team together and play just for fun, but it still puzzles me how they haven't signed up since episode 2 in, I believe it was February 2020, so over a year ago now. So there we have it. There's 5, technically 6, players who all have a chance, even if somewhat slim, of making it into the event. Of course, none of these players may wish to take part, and I'm sure you all have your own opinions about each of these content creators, which is why I may do another video in the future, where I take a look at who you guys want to see playing in MCC for Season 2. So make sure to leave your suggestions in the comments section down below. Remember, no hate towards anyone's choices, and perhaps a reason as to why you would want to see who you've chosen compete would be great as well. Well, I've been your host for now. Be sure to check out all of these epic creators I've talked about in this video. Their channels will be linked in the description. Thanks for watching. Peace out. See ya.